Hey guys, this is Spikes, and I'm bringing you my level 40 Yugi Moto farming deck that uses Cerberus. I'm going to take you straight to the battle, and I'll explain the cards as we go along. You can also check the cards which I've left on the right hand side. Like I said, I'll explain it as we go. So if you don't have any cards, you can change them around, they're not too hard, and we'll see how this goes. So, when it decides to load in. Not bad. That's a decent hand. So he starts with level 40 Cerberus, which is really good for him. It's not too bad for us because we can potentially get around it. I don't like that he started off with 2,400. Oh yeah, another Cerberus. So if we summon that Cerberus quickly, play that. A lot of time you find that he won't attack unless he has a one shot. He might attack because it's quite low. I hope he doesn't. If he does, I can just use my enemy controller. Yeah, this turn, which is exactly what I wanted. And we got the perfect card. The idea is that we want him to use his spell cards. So if he uses that, he'll power up our cards. And his cards back quite a lot. And I want to use enemy controller. But I think I want to get my next card on. So we put Cerberus on. And we use any controller on his Cerberus. Now he should flip his Cerberus as well. Not too worried about that. Definitely going for the kill here. 6,400, let's battle. I don't think so. Activate. And we choose Cerberus. And now basically he shouldn't attack. See how the rest of the battle goes. He's just pertained to attack position, which is not something I saw. Well, I'm not too sure what he's doing there. It's a good card. It will end up phase. So basically what this card does is it brings back one of our cards from I'm not sure I wanted to do that. I didn't want him to do that. Definitely did not want him to do that. We can still go. Okay, I wanted that card. Definitely wanted that card. And turn. And basically what that card does is when you use that card, and it's called, that's called Black Pennant, which we will use a perfect attack of our main monster. As I was saying, this card's called Card Rotator. Basically, remove a card from your hand and flip all the cards face up. It's really useful, especially towards the end when you want to see what cards they have, because block, stop defense even, you choose one card. So you've got 50-50, you're not too sure which one's going to be. I like to keep it on just in case, like what's happened over here is I've lost one of my cards. I've lost a few cards because he's drawn more than 2 cards. So we will just end turn now. And we can use that. What's really good about this as well is because he's got his Cerberus on there he's not using, potentially at the end we can use that Cerberus to buff our attack as well. He might get rid of it though, hopefully he doesn't. That's not what I wanted. I can still do this if he if I get that I can still do it. I want to get all of these 3 cards as quick as I possibly can because you want to make the best out of your spell cards, so you can buff your attack as much as possible. Okay, another one of those. I'm just gonna end my turn. Nope, don't want to get rid of that. Want to get rid of that. Keeps buffing that, but it's not gonna do anything. Oh, don't worry about it. Magical Blast. Magical Blast can be quite useful because he can draw that back from his hand, which then is a draw instead, which helps us a lot. Okay, so we've just drawn our other Cerberus. I'm just trying to see what I should do here. Can't use that. I'm going to end my phase. I'm going to get rid of that Cerberus. I'll get rid of that. If I get rid of that, I get rid of the Cerberus, it's fine. See, he just drew it, so that means we can extra draw, which is perfect. That's exactly what we want. Magical Blast. Twister. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Twister. That pendant. Next thing to do is to activate Fairy of the Spring. Get my black pen back. It's very important to activate this before, because the turn you activate it, you can't then equip your black pendant. So we'll end our phase now. And what we're going to find here is that's going to be very important. Is if he have a silent mission over there, which is 1,000 card, then we have a better chance of winning. It'll just gain that 9,999 damage that we need to. So perfect. What you want to try and do is try and draw your hand as much as possible, because right there, buff my attack 8,900, and I will get over that 10,000 damage to get the max amount of points. I just used a spell card that gave me an extra 100 because of its classy. Konami, another card. Activate that and deal some damage. Buff our attack again. We can. And a black pendant. And turn. Right, so we're getting towards it. We've got 2 cards. We want to try and draw those 2 cards if possible. At the moment, we're just trying to chip away damage. I don't mind because if you can get us under 2,000, which I don't think he will, we can then great draw. Get comeback victory, which is 500 points more. I mean, we're already at 12,000, which is pretty impressive. We've basically guaranteed. Doing quite well. Okay. He's buffing my attack up quite a lot by using that, which is really, really nice. And that was the last card. So this is the end round. And we'll just play all the spell cards that we can. And we want to do it in a certain order because we want to try to make the best out of what we've got. So I'm going to use Stop Defense. Yes, Stop Defense. And then I want to choose this card. That's the card I wanted, which is perfect. I can't remember if it's all flipped back down there. I'm not too worried. We've got so much attack, it doesn't really make too much of a difference. So I'm going to activate that. Remove that card. So I did do that. He's got 12,000, so like I said, not too worried. Activate our Ryoryoku. We want to have the attack of our second one. And add it to our first one. And then we'll do the same. This is going to be the biggest amount of damage I've done, which is amazing. So we want to take it from him and put it on. Just like that, we've got 24,325 attack. Moving to our power phase. Attack is 1200. We did 23,000 damage. Over 23,000 damage. That's what I call a victory. We'll just see what rewards I get quickly. And then that'll be the end of the video. If you have any questions, just ask down in the comments down below. And I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. If I can. Okay, let's see how many points I got. Got the comeback victory. Oh, I got one. What's going to be? So that'll be my second one of those, which is pretty good. And I got 20 gems, which is, really, really good. Yeah. This is Spikes out.